Once upon a time, there was a kingdom in Lombok Islands called Kuning Sekar Kingdom. This kingdom was ruled by a king named King Tonjang Beru. He was a wise king. He had a wife named Dewi Seranti. He also had a daughter named Princess Mandalika. The queen and the king dearly loved Princess Mandalika. She grew up to be a woman who not only looked beautiful but also had a good personality. This is seen by her goodness, courtesy, mildness of language, and kindness toward all. News of her kindness and beauty spread to various kingdoms, so the prince of various kingdoms wants Princess Mandalika to be their wife. Princes of all over the place want to marry her. One by one, they came to propose her. Princess Mandalika was a kind girl. She hated to make people sad. So when the princess came to propose her, she was very confused. She could not decide and she didn't want to make them sad. She also didn't want to cause a war to happen because of her. To solve the problem, King Tonjang Beru then held a competition in Segar Kota Beach. He asked all the princes to take a part in archery competition. The rule was simple. Whoever shot the target perfectly will be accepted as Princess Mandalika's future husband. One by one, all the participants tried their best. After some time, there was no winner. Because there was no winner, all the participants started to argue. They claimed to be the best. Finally, they all were fighting. Soon, the fighting got bigger. It was like a war because all the princes put their soldiers in archery competition. Princess Mandalika was really worried. She didn't want the war to get bigger and hurt many people. After that, King Tonjang Beru called his daughter Princess Mandalika soon after knowing the news of the war between kingdoms to get his daughter.
Mandalika, I heard about the war competing to get in your heart. Have it come to your ear?
Yes, I have heard it once, father.
What will you do to stop the war, Mandalika?
I'm sorry, father. So far, I don't know what to do. That was my mistake. Would you please allow me to cope with that, father?
Yes, of course. I think you know the best thing for this, and the best one for you.
After all, let me accomplish asceticism with hope I would get the best solution for this, father. Princess wants to make her own decision and doesn't want to be influenced by anyone, including the king and the queen. She tried to meditate alone to get the best solution. Princess Mandalika always filled her day by contemplating and calming herself in silence. In her silence, she found a peace of mind and hoped that she made a very wise decision. Finally, she had an idea. She was obliged to gather those princes, along with their people, on Kuta Beach on day 20, month 10 of the Sasak calendar. Segar Kuta Beach turned crowded on that day. Soon after the sun rises, a golden carriage shouldered by 4 men arrived at the location. Inside the carriage was Mandalika dressed beautifully in royal silky cloth. It stopped near a big stone. Then she went down from it. She then stood up at the stone, looking at the mess. She stared at the crowd, making the heart of every single prince beat so fast. They were impatient to know who the one would be her husband. After that, Princess Mandalika spoke up. Father, give me permission to announce it.
Yes, daughter. Father believes in you. The decision you have taken has been well thought out, and Father believes that the decision is for the peace of all people. Announce immediately. All are waiting for your decision.
Okay, Father. After asked for the blessing of the king, Princess Mandalika began to announce it. All my people and all who are present in this place, listen to my decision. Before that, I apologize to all the prison here for all the mistake I made while leading this kingdom. And I ask for your blessing that all kingdoms live in harmony and have a good relations for the prosperity of the people." Then the princess said, "Oh, my people, Mandalika is the prosperity of all of you." Along with these words, Princess Mandalika threw herself into the sea. She disappeared in the big waves. Everybody was surprised. It was a chaos on the beach. All the princes and the people tried to swim to find the princess, but they found nothing. After several hours trying to research the princess, suddenly they found a lot of sea worms on the beach. King Tonjang Baru then realized that his daughter had returned as sea worms. The worms then called Nyale. It is believed that the sea worms is Princess Mandalika, who has changed her body into a sea worm to be enjoyed by all her people. She is willing to sacrifice herself for the peace of her people, so that even though she is no longer there, her body can be enjoyed every year in certain months. The Baunyale ritual is still held today. The moral message that can be taken from this story is that the love of peace and the interests of the people are more important than personal interests. Being a leader must be wise in making every decision.